My name is Leslie Briggs, and I am a 1L here at the University of Tulsa. And I'm not exactly sure what specialty I'd like to go into, although something, immigrant rights has been something I've been interested in recently, so maybe that's the path. I went to college at Oklahoma State. I'm a Tulsa native, went to college at Oklahoma State in Stillwater, and then moved to Mexico for a little while to teach English. After that, I went back to school to get my master's, and I finished my master's degree living back in Mexico. And from Mexico, I actually joined the Peace Corps and went to Ethiopia. After serving there for nearly 2 years, I came home and went to work for a nonprofit here in town. And following that, I always knew I wanted to go to law school, and I just didn't know. I felt I needed world experience before coming, and so once I got that, and the time was right, I decided to go to law school. I decided to go into law because it's you get the opportunity to help people with really, really pressing problems that can seem insurmountable if you don't have someone by your side helping you through it. And so the law gives you the opportunity to sort of come to the aid of people who are most in need. Yeah, so the University of Tulsa just was sort of an obvious choice. There were other schools that I applied to and got into. The scholarships and the funding here is, it wasn't matchable by any of the other universities that I got into. And finally, just sort of the attention, the one-on-one attention that you get with your professors here, particularly as a 1L, where you're trying to figure out how this entire process works, was also unmatchable. I will say for this coming summer that the University of Tulsa, the PDO's office, the Professional Development Office, has been a huge help in securing my position with the Oklahoma Policy Institute. They were very encouraging, reviewing my resume, going over interview tips, and just making sure that I was ready on the day that I submitted my application. And then once I got the interview, made sure I was ready, knew how I was going to answer questions, and get the position. The top 2 reasons I think that you should come to the University of Tulsa are probably the access to your professors. They're going to know your name. They're going to be available to help you outside of class. And that's not something that is possible everywhere. And financial issues, I think. Student debt is crippling for some millennials. So if you can find a place that's willing to help you do it in a manageable way to achieve your goals, University of Tulsa is here to do that. And so those 2 things alone make this a top choice school, I believe.